Oh, okay.
The Comrex is making noise.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so Dakota, pretty sure these things usually last a couple hours, so 7 o'clock is when it's going to start. It'll probably go to about 9 o'clock. Of course, the Hungry Moose is going to be open until 8, I believe, as is Backwood Ramblings. Not sure how long Gil's going to be down there. We're going to talk to him here in a second. We'll find out how long Gil is planning on being here.
30 seconds. Drew going to put you down.
Okay, we're getting ready to go live on the radio, folks, so hang tight with us. Again, keep on commenting on the comment section of the video here on Facebook or YouTube. Let us know if you're planning on coming down. If you have any questions, ask us the questions as well. And again, we're going to be ready to go here in about an hour and a half, something like that. Actually, an hour and 15 minutes at this point. Getting really, really close to it going on.
2 hours and 15.
Did I say an hour and 15? My bad.
The keeper of the stars here at Mountain Country, 104.7. It is 446 and change and 87 degrees here on the hill. My buddy Andrew Miller is broadcasting live from downtown, getting ready for Beatlemania Magic. Take it away, Drew.
Hey, it doesn't matter what you call it, George. It's going to be fun. It is Beatlemania Magic, a tribute to the Beatles, and that is going to be a free concert to start off this wonderful 3-day weekend for the 4th of July. I always love it when July 4th comes on a Friday. And again, the state employees have been off since this morning. They got an extra day off due to the governor's proclamation, so they've been off all day today. They'll be off all day tomorrow, a 4-day weekend for them. Most people I see running through town here maybe just getting off work. They're hopefully going to be off work tomorrow, so there's no excuses not to travel down to downtown Spencer, West Virginia tonight. It is a free concert, and every single year, part of the summer concert series sponsored by the city of Spencer, they bring in a tribute band for the 4th of July, and they have knocked it out of the park 1,000% every single year. They had a Fleetwood Mac tribute band that was awesome. They had an Alabama tribute band that was awesome. They had a Beach Boys tribute band that was awesome. I feel like I'm missing one. I'm going to have to ask Brent Wilson. Confederate Railroad was down here? That wasn't a tribute band. That was actually Confederate Railroad. I got to stop listening to Swolby for some reason. This guy does not know what he's talking about. He is a technical guy. That's why he needs to shut up and be technical. I'm kidding, Swope. Thank you for being here. We're excited about this concert because it is Beatlemania Magic. It's a tribute to the Beatles. If you have not seen any of the stuff that they do, go to YouTube right now, folks. Well, if you're driving and you're listening in your vehicle on the radio, don't wreck. But the soonest you get a chance to, go up to YouTube and pull up Beatlemania Magic and look at some of their ability. This is a tremendous tribute band. The Beatles are my favorite band of all time, so I'm looking forward to this. I hope that you all out in Spencer, Roane County, Calhoun County, Clay County, Wirt County, wherever you may be hearing my voice right now, decide to come down here to start off and kick off your 4th of July weekend with style. It is a free concert. You pay nothing to get in. All you got to do is come here to Spencer and go to the courthouse square. You'll see the big stage set up. Bring a lawn chair, bring your friends, bring your family, and by the way, bring your hunger because there is food options for you here in Spencer. I got to give a lot of credit to Darren with the Hungry Moose restaurant. He is right across from us. He came back early from his vacation just to open the Hungry Moose today. So if you do get a chance, stop in there and buy something off of the Hungry Moose. Also, Backwood Ramblings is open today as well. Excuse me. And Gil's Pit Beef is here as well. Gil's is it's synonymous with anything that goes on here in Spencer, West Virginia. If you have a special thing going on in Spencer, guaranteed Gil's is going to be there for that. So you have food options. So come down here, bring your chair, bring your friends, bring your family, bring an appetite, and get ready for some really, really good live music. If you've ever seen, let's say you're of an older generation. Let's say you saw the Beatles before they broke up in the late 60s into the early 70s. Come back down here and see them again. How many years later, 50 years later, whatever it is. If you've never seen the Beatles but you love their music, come down here to downtown Spencer. It is free for you to listen. It doesn't cost a thing. We're so excited to do this. We're so excited. I want to thank again, of course, the City of Spencer, West Virginia, Mayor Williams, the City Council, Tracy Keaton, the Marketing Director, Brent Wilson, who is always involved. He's up there still working hard, getting the sound check right. And I want to thank the City of Spencer Works crew. Rob Miller and his crew do a better job than anybody I could ever imagine during this. If you come out here tonight and you see somebody wearing an orange shirt, that is a city worker. Thank them for what they do. They're the ones that were here first thing early this morning, setting up the stage. They'll be the last ones here at night, shutting the stage down. 7 o'clock is when Beatlemania Magic will take the stage, folks. You got plenty of time to come down here. The weather is beautiful. What a way to kick off your 4th of July weekend in downtown Spencer. Back to you, George. All right, any other questions there, Swob, that I need to get to? Not yet. Okay, I'm going to pull that back up myself here. Yeah, I'll take another water. Okay. So 7 o'clock is when we're scheduled to begin here tonight, 7 p.m. Again, the crew is working right now. The stage crew, they've got their bright yellow shirts on, the stage crew on the back, and on the front it says Beatlemania Magic. Brett Wilson finally off the stage. We imagine there will be a bit of a sound check coming on, and we are just about 2 hours away from this getting started. As you see Brett Wilson there walking through. I tell you, you could not pick better weather for this event. I know last week I was joking with Britt Wilson when I came down here. I said, boy, could you imagine if last week's weather were here this week? Wow, it would be brutal. 105 to 110 of the heat index, humidity everywhere. That's not happening today. We are currently sitting in shade, and the breeze is blowing. It's beautiful. And I would imagine by the time 7 o'clock comes in and by the time this concert gets going, the shade will be across Church Street, so there won't be an issue with any shade. And it's just going to be time to sit back, relax, and get your 4th of July weekend started with a bang. Beatlemania Magic. Again, if you're watching us, if you're tuning in, we invite you to like the video. Please share the video. The more shares we get, the better it is for the station. Helps us help everybody understand what's going on here in downtown Spencer. Thank you, Swope. And on top of that, we'd love to hear comments. Always love to see comments from people. Let us know you're watching. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know if you're coming down to watch Beatlemania Magic. Let us know if you're planning on eating and where you're planning on eating. We could get an unofficial sibling rivalry going here ourselves. If you're coming down here, are you eating at Darren's place over at the Hungry Moose, or if you're eating at Taylor's place at Backwoods? And then the winner of that one, the other person gets the ice bath. Taylor doesn't even know that we're offering that up. She's just going to come back to Spencer from vacation and get an ice bath. Again, if you have any questions, let us know. I'm going to give Brent Wilson just a few more minutes here. He is doing work, but I know at some point he's going to give way. And then I'm going to bring him down so he can have a relaxing chat with us about Beatlemania Magic. It's always fun to watch Brent work because he knows we're not watching. I don't think he thinks he knows we're watching him, but he is so focused. He is hyper-focused on everything that's going on that stage. And then he has to go back to the production, which is right in the middle of Church Street. It's under the big canopy where he's got his big board set up. But eventually we're going to get him over here to talk with us. If Tracy Keaton's out there, I want her to come on. Listen, Tracy, just accept the fact that anytime I do a live remote for the City of Spencer that I'm going to ask you to come down and be on the air. You're just going to have to get used to that. You're going to have to get used to coming down here and talking to me on the air all the time. It's part of the job.
This is on YouTube.
Oh, there's a YouTube one?
Yeah.
I can't see. What does it say?
Hello, Spencer. Love my hometown. Watching from Selma, North Carolina.
Okay, watching from Selma, North Carolina. Fantastic there. This is your hometown. Wish you could make it back. And again, folks, I'll dispel the myth right now. We are not going to be live for the actual show. That kind of defeats the purpose of people, the city inviting you to come down here. And again, not only that, but we would be copywritten to death there. We would never be able to broadcast anything else again on Facebook. So we are certainly not going to be live for the show itself. You have to be here to watch the show. That's the big thing. So if you can get down here by 7 o'clock, wherever you may be, we invite you to come down. Bring a chair. Make sure you bring a lawn chair. Unless you just like to stand. Some people just like to stand. I'm sure some people are going to be dancing. There's always that little area in front of the stage where they leave open for people to go out there and dance it up. It's most fun when you see the little kids getting out there and dancing. Again, we got you covered for food. The Hungry Moose is open. They have a full menu, says the City of Spencer. So they've got pulled pork, they've got brisket, they've got pretzels and beer battered cheese. And, of course, Taylor and them left for vacation earlier. Darren came back, but Taylor and them left. They're still gone, so they just gave the keys to Backwood Ramblings to Natalie. So Natalie Kinder and Wright Hickman over there with the rest of their crew are running things, and they've got specials going on tonight. I believe they're open till 8 p.m. tonight. And if those two don't fit your fancy, look across the way to our left here, and you got Gill's Pit Beef down at the end of Church Street. And if you don't know what Gill's Pit Beef is right now, I just feel sorry for you. It's more smoked meat, smoked turkey, smoked beef, smoked pork, smoked chicken, smoked everything. Kind of hard to beat.
What outfits do you think they'll have on?
I don't know. So I'm wondering what outfits
They have the yellow
in the picture. That's a good question. If you all were to venture a guess as to what outfits these guys are, and maybe they have outfit changes. Maybe they go off stage, maybe they come back in different outfits. I don't know, but what would you guess would be the outfits that these Beatlemania Magic guys are going to be wearing when they take the stage? As you see in the big flyer to the right on our screen, they're wearing the Sgt. Pepper outfits, the outfits from the Sgt. Pepper and Lonely Hearts Club Band album. What do you think they're going to wear? Are they going old school, or are they going boy band original Beatles with the black suits, with the white shirts,
one of their YouTube videos, and they had the suit.
the thin ties, the thin black ties, and the Beatles haircuts? I don't even know what those things are called. I'm sure somebody knows what those haircuts are called.
Just bowl cuts. Well, that's what they had when they started.
Yeah. Or are they going to just completely go different, change it up? Are they going to go with the big, when they grew out all their facial hair and just got kind of ratty and stashy? Are they going to go with that? What are they going to do? I don't know.
Some of them do have mustaches in the picture.
I wonder if those are real mustaches, or if those are just. It could be real mustaches. Love being downtown Spencer on days like this, folks. The weather is so nice. It's nice to just be outside. The breeze is blowing. We're in the shade. And I tell you what, I look to my right, and Main Street is to our right. And it's so crazy how busy the town of Spencer, the city of Spencer can get. I have seen nothing but traffic back and forth, back and forth. There hasn't been a break in the traffic. Now, granted, it's right around time for everybody to be off work. But that means there's a lot of people milling around town right now. And that means hopefully people stay in town, and hopefully people decide to come down here at 7 o'clock for Beatlemania Magic. That's what I'm looking for. I know when we go live, I'm heading over to the Hungry Moose, and I am going to order and eat so much brisket. If he's got any left by the time I go over there. There's still an hour for people to get here and eat brisket before I get to it. Folks are going to be going live here in about 10 minutes on the radio station. about 10 minutes. Oh, they've turned off the background music. Are we getting ready to get a sound check?
Patty posted the lyrics. So.
Loving the songs, absolutely. Jeff Mace tuning in. Jeff, are you a Beatles fan? You got to be a Beatles fan. You got to be a Beatles fan. Okay, two-part question, Jeff. Number one, are you a Beatles fan? Number two, you coming down to listen tonight? How about that? There's a two-part question. So they've turned off the house music, and it looks like they may be doing a little bit of a sound check here. Exciting, exciting, exciting. Do me a favor, those of you who are watching, if you haven't shared the video yet, hit share, and then it's going to ask you to share, and then share again. Two buttons is all you got to hit. Hit share, and then make sure you share. We want all the shares in the world. I want 3,000 people watching this before I'm off the air, which will be a little difficult because we're going to have to go off the air at 6, right, if we're going to change it up and go mobile?
Are we going inside?
Yeah, we're going to go inside.
If we had him come out and talk on the porch, we could just keep live right here.
Okay, maybe we'll do that for him.
Yeah.
And Gills, and then we'll...
Yeah, because I can just use the transmitter on
Cool.
my camera, but I don't know if it'll work if we go inside.
Okay, yeah.
So it's whatever you want to do.
Yeah, we'll just go to the... If he's not busy.
Yeah.
Of course, we're gonna have to change it up anyway when we go over there, so we might as well just go to a different
Oh,
one.
are we going?
Yeah, over to Backwoods. Yeah, we're gonna go to Backwoods too.
That's fine.
Yeah, still waiting.
You let me get all that set it up. I thought we were just going to use this camera.
Well, we can't we? Can't we just take it around?
Not inside.
Oh, darn it. It's gonna have to be your phone, isn't it?
It'll work, yeah. Sometimes it'll work, but it might cut out.
Still waiting for that answer, Jeff Mace. Two-part question. Part one, are you a Beatles fan? And part B, are you going to come down and watch tonight? Angie Simons tuning in. Same question to Angie Simons. Number one, are you a Beatles fan? Number two, you coming down to watch tonight? Or at least coming down to get some sweet, sweet food. Either way. Yep, starting to hear some drums going now. They're doing a sound check officially. That's when you get really excited, when the sound check starts.
Give me some hat, please.
That's what's called the hi-hat.
I know that.
One of these days, I'm going to put Swalby on an actual headset. We'll just roast each other back and forth. Give me a second, folks. I'm going to go ahead and call George at the station. We're going to go live again here in about 5 or 6 minutes on the radio, so hold tight. I see you there, James Carpenter. I see all the things, folks. Actually, I just see who checks in live.
Yeah, you put them on the spot as soon as
Yeah,
they
they're probably like, I don't want people to know what I'm doing. Sorry about that, folks. I just get excited when I see people. The more the merrier. Tune in, share the video. Even if you don't stick around and watch it, just share the video. We would love the more shares. More shares, more eyes. More eyes, more people know about this great event going on at 7 o'clock tonight. This is the best way to kick off your 4th of July weekend. It's a 3-day weekend. And you get some free live music, a great tribute band, Beatlemania Magic, getting set to take the stage. You get some food. Hungry Moose Restaurant is open. Backwood Ramblings open. Gill's Pit Beef is open. Great opportunities for y'all. We're going to go live on the radio, folks, here in about 4 or 5 minutes. So stick around with us. We'll be right back. Well, it's going to be manic for sure, and it's hopefully going to be magic as well. Beatlemania Magic, a tribute to the Beatles, live in downtown Spencer, West Virginia. We expect this to be just as good or better than every single other tribute band we've had in the last 4 or 5 years. For this July 4th celebration, the city of Spencer continues to do tremendous, tremendous things for our communities and the surrounding communities. You see people coming into this event not only from Roane County, but from Calhoun, from Clay, from Wirt, from Wood County, from Kanawha County, Braxton County. We see people from all around coming to this event. And one thing that's great about that is it brings everybody to Spencer. We get to show off what we can do. It's a free concert. All you got to do, folks, is bring your friends, family, bring a lawn chair, and bring your hunger number too, because there are food places that are open. A couple of local restaurants here in Spencer are open for this event. The Hungry Moose restaurant is open with a full menu. I really want to thank Darren and his crew, because Darren came back from vacation early to open up for this event. So if nothing else, go in there and buy something off of Darren at the Hungry Moose. Also, the Backwood Ramblings is open today. They're going to be open with a limited menu until 8 p.m. as well. And Gill's Pit Beef has come in as well, and they have got the smoker set up at the end of Church Street across from the stage, and they are open right now. In fact, Gill's has got a few people in line forming, and I see some people starting to mill around here. Once it gets to about 6 o'clock, this place is going to start to fill up. Hopefully we have a huge crowd. We've had a big crowd for this event every single year that this has taken place. What a better opportunity to come to downtown Spencer, folks. It's free live music with another great tribute band. You've got great food options in Spencer. The weather is going to be, when I mean perfect, I'm not kidding. The sun is going to go down. It's not even that hot anyway. We're in the shade. The breeze is blowing through. It feels like you are on the beach with no humidity. It's going to be a great evening. Sound is going to be great. Food is going to be great. And, by the way, most of y'all don't have to go to work tomorrow. It is the 4th of July tomorrow. We're going to celebrate our country's independence in the best way we know how in downtown Spencer. Of course, tonight starts it all off with a live free concert. And again, tomorrow night, we're going to have fireworks for the city of Spencer. That's going to take place tomorrow night at around dark, and that gives everybody a chance to enjoy this wonderful, wonderful weekend as we celebrate the 4th of July. The road crew, the stage crew, is on the stage right now, and they're getting some sound issues taken care of. Brent Wilson right now on the board, working the board for sound. And we're going to get some actual live sounds coming here over the next 30 minutes. And then it's going to go a little bit radio silent. And after that, it's going to get really, really fun. If you're a Beatles fan, if you loved the band, then come out here tonight. If you don't know anything about this band, search them out on YouTube, and you'll find out just how good they truly are and how accurate they truly are. It's Beatlemania Magic, a tribute to the Beatles right here in downtown Spencer, West Virginia. The concert begins at 7 p.m. sharp. So get down here, bring a lawn chair, bring your appetite, and get ready for a wonderful and fun show. Going to send it back up to the studio. We'll check in one more time, by the way, on the radio side of things at the bottom half of the 5 o'clock hour. We're still live. We're going to stay live on Facebook and YouTube. You can interact with us there. If you have any questions or comments, let us know you're planning on coming down. Like, share, and comment on our Facebook and YouTube channel pages. Back to you, George. Yeah, this is the fun part. For us, if you're this is the part you just watch and you're just like, wow, how technical it gets to try to find the right sounds to make it sound good. Already got some people who have found their spot for the concerts. I love this stage, by the way. As you can see, it's a wide open front of the stage, so people can see almost 360 on this situation. You can go all the way back to the back side of Church Street. In fact, you can almost wrap a little bit towards Court Street and still see the band on stage. I do see Tracy Keaton over there. And don't think that I don't see her. She's going to be coming over here at some point, whether she likes it or not. It's going to happen. I've got that look. I've just got that look that you're going to come talk to me. That's how it goes. Again, the crew is on stage, and they're starting a little bit of sound check action. May do a sound check for probably the next 30 minutes. That's how it goes. On stage, a little bit of sound check for soundboard. And back up to the stage. And again, the show doesn't start till 7, but that doesn't mean you guys can't come down now. You can go ahead and come down here to downtown Spencer. Find yourself a good parking spot, by the way. Parking is always limited in downtown Spencer, so if you come early, you're going to get a better parking spot. And you can be first in line to get really good food if you want to stop by the Hungry Moose restaurant right across from where we're seated. We are up against the side of the courthouse building. If you want to go over to Backwood Ramblings right across Main Street, and you can get some food over there. Or if you want to go to our left, right down Church Street, Gill's Pit Beef is set up outside. Yeah, there you go, Swole. There's the Hungry Moose right across from us. I don't think we can show Backwoods, can we? Backwoods, can you see the... That's all right, people know where Backwoods is. And then swing it over to the left, and we'll show where Gill's Pit Beef is. Right there. We're going to hopefully get a chance when we go mobile at the 6 o'clock hour. We're going to go talk with some people. And again, at that point, we're going to do a different live feed. So we'll have to shut down this one and go to a new one because we're going to go mobile. Minor inconvenience, I'll say. Minor inconvenience. And right there's the stage. And it's a beautiful evening. I tell you what, you can see the sun shining. It's not too hot. When the sun goes down, the weather is going to be so, so beautiful. You know, normally I would wonder, if you guys are planning on coming down, what is one song, I know this is going to be hard to say with the Beatles, what is the one song you most hope that the Beatles play? What is the one song that you guys most hope that the Beatlemania Magic tribute band plays? Swabby, what's your favorite song that you would hope that they play?
Twist and Shout.
Twist and Shout. That is very odd to hear that.
I love that song.
That is really odd.
Yellow Submarine.
Of Ferris Bueller fame, too.
Yes.
Really good stuff. Obviously, my second favorite song of all time that used to be my favorite song is Let It Be. So I hope to goodness they play Let It Be. Really, really hope they play that. What would you guys hope that they play here for Beatlemania Magic? And that's a tough thing because you want to talk about a catalog of music. There are way too many songs to even think about choosing from. But we would still like to hear from you guys. What song would you prefer? What song, at least one song, would you prefer that these guys play? The one song you would like to hear over all other Beatles songs. Mine is definitely Let It Be. Swolby's is that weird one from the side. Twist and Shout.
It's not my favorite, but I would be happy to hear them.
He says it's not his favorite song, but he'd be happy to hear them play Twist and Shout. I would like to hear whoever who was playing Paul really scream it out. That would be pretty cool.
1, 2, here it comes. Hello, 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 hello.
It was John that said
Check 1, 2.
Was that John? I thought that was Paul.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello,
I get him
hello.
confused.
Hello. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. How was it?
Yeah, the question is, I want to know how they're going to put this set list together. So are they going to go through the years and the iterations of the Beatles band? Are they going to start it off with I Want to Hold Your Hand, stuff like that, and then go to the Yellow Submarine and then get really, really trippy, doing some weird stuff, really trippy, doing some weird stuff? I would like to hear I Am the Walrus. I'd love to hear Eleanor Rigby. I'd love to hear that.
1, 2, gotta go way up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
But I want to hear what you guys want to hear. I want to hear what you guys, the one song you hope they play.
1, 2, test, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, get close. 1, 2, checking, 1, 2, right there, perfect. 1, 2.
They're checking 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2, check 1, 2.
I always check to 3.
1, 2, test 1, 2.
All right, next.
1, 1, 2, 2.
So there are some people starting to build around here a little bit.
Hey.
What?
He's doing a.
Hey.
He was doing a
Hello,
Paul
hello.
impression.
Hey.
Oh, he was doing the impression.
Hey. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey. 1, 2, 1, 2. It's got a ways to go yet. 1, 2. 1, 2. There we getting there. All right. 1, 2. Let me hear you, Paul.
Hello, hello. Hey, 1, 2. Hello.
Hey, 1, 2.
Hello. Hey,
1, 2.
hey.
Just a hair. Right on. 1, 2. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I could hear a little bit of the British accent right there.
That guy's just British. Maybe
He might just be British. I don't know. Yeah, it could be.
That's plenty.
That'd be perfect.
when he first said it, it sounded just like Paul.
Yeah, it could be perfect.
On the dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of
Okay.
How about that? The drummer is singing the Eagles, just like their drummer Don Henley did.
1, 2, check 1. Hello. Check 1.
Yeah, this isn't a Eagles tribute band. Sorry. This is Beatles Mania Magic.
An Eagles one would be good.
Beatlemania Magic. Yeah, I'm sure that's on the list. I would know for sure if Brent Wilson would stop working and came over to talk with us.
Hello. So,
But I don't think Brent's going to stop working here for a few. He's at the main board.
2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello.
Again, if you have any
Check,
questions,
check.
folks, I don't think there's much question to be had, though, because it's a free concert. You can see it right there.
Hey, there it is.
The band that's here is
You
a
can bring
tribute
that
band.
down in
It
this
is
one.
Beatlemania Magic, a tribute
Check,
to the
1, 2,
Beatles.
1, 2, 1,
Starts
2,
at 7.
1, 2.
It's free.
1,
You just
2,
got to
okay.
come down here, bring a lawn chair if you like to sit,
Hey, 1, 2.
pop a squat.
1, 2.
There's food for you guys to eat, so you can get a good
1,
dinner
2,
down
okay.
here. Start off your
That's
4th
good.
of July weekend with a great free concert and some great food. The Hungry Moose, right across the way from
You
us,
can
is
turn it off
open.
in that monitor, though.
Of course,
Hello.
Backwood Ramblings across Main Street from us is open. And Gill's Pit Beef is also open. 3 restaurants within striking distance of the stage. And one thing you can never, ever properly plan for when you plan these things way in advance is the weather. You're at the mercy of weather. If this thing happened last week, it would be pretty miserable as far as the heat's concerned. Well, it's not that hot right now. And we're in the shade, and I can tell you right now, when the shade flies over, it's all Church Street by the time this thing starts, and it's going to be really nice, cool breeze, relaxing evening to start off your 4th of July weekend. Still want to know, if you guys are coming down, what's the one Beatles song that you hope this Beatlemania Magic tribute band plays above all else? What is the one song you hope they play? Because you got a ton to choose from. Oh, I hear that. He's a real nowhere man. Sitting in his nowhere chair. What?
I can't remember the way.
In his nowhere van? Swalby's a real nowhere man.
Yeah.
He goes nowhere.
I'm here.
He is here today. I'll give the guy credit. Hey, if you guys don't know Swolby, come down here and say hi. You'll actually meet the guy since he's never on the video. He's never, ever live.
I've been on there a few
He's been on there very little. Those of you who don't know who he is and want to know the enigma that is Swolby, he's here. And he's stuck here till 7, so you guys got a couple hours. Come harass Swolby. Oh, man.
It might not get
I'm having a real hard time not singing. It's all right. I'll just listen to the pros do it.
I'll just start singing.
Nope. Nobody needs to hear that. They could just get teased up with this. Very, very difficult. It's only an hour and a half away now, folks. I got it right this time. Only an hour and a half away. Not 2.5 hours away. Once again, folks, we're going to go live on the radio one final time at about 5:40. So here in about 15 minutes, we're going to go live on the radio. We're going to chill out for a few more minutes here on this live, and then we're going to cancel this live. We're going to go to another mobile live, and we're going to walk around. Hopefully there'll be some people out and about. We do have some people already showing up, picking out the choice seats. So we do hope that you guys come down early, get a really good seat if you'd like to get a really close-up view. But I tell you what, the sound obviously is going to carry right down Church Street, and it will engulf the entirety of the courthouse square. It's just a perfect location for live music outside, and the weather is going to cooperate. Sometimes it doesn't, but today it is. Again, 7 o'clock is the start, but you guys can come down and get some food early. Hungry Moose, open. Backwood Ramblings, open. Gill's Pit Beef, outside, smoking some meats, open. Again, my question to you is, if you could have this Beatlemania Magic Tribute Band play one Beatles song above all else, what would be that song that you would prefer that they make sure to play here tonight above all else? I'll go first. Let It Be. I hope they play Let It Be. It's my second favorite song of all time. Swolby says Twist and Shout. What a weirdo.
It's not my favorite.
Oh, what a weirdo.
Favorite's probably Yellow Submarine.
Yellow Submarine's his favorite, he says, but he wants to hear Twist and Shout. It's a good rockin' song, though. Twist and Shout. What a weirdo.
It's not my favorite.
Oh, what a weirdo.
Favorite's probably Yellow Submarine.
To hear Twist and Shout. Good rockin' song. Appreciate a good rockin' song from the Beatles. In that sense, I'd like to hear Revolution. That's what I'd like to hear. Okay, there's one. George back at the. Would definitely.
Hello. I mean, is it? Can we just EQ the monitor? Or?
1, 2. You sound good, neither.
Oh, okay.
That's for me.
Low. Hey. It's like it's real when the whole monitor is real.
Tinny.
Yeah, mid-range. So
Just listening to the Beatlemania Magic band doing their sound check and listening to how they're explaining it to each other.
Check 1, 2. Check 1.
Yeah.
Need a little more mid in my monitor. Give me a little gain. Pull back a little bit.
Check 1, 2.
You're mid, Swelby. You're mid. People out there watching this like, what? That's what I say. I had to get somebody to tell me what that was. I don't know the kids' lingo. Digging it. Digging the sound check. Again, folks, we're just inviting you to come down here to the city of Spencer. It's a free live concert, Beatlemania Magic, a tribute to the Beatles. Again, they're on stage right now. They're doing a sound check. That'll last for maybe a few more minutes. But the food is flowing at the Hungry Moose, at Backwood Ramblings, and at Gill's Pit Beef. Come on down now. If you're off work and you're wanting to come down, go ahead and get a good seat. You got to bring a chair, but get a good seat. Get a good place to pop a squat. Get a good parking spot, by the way, too. Closer to Church Street here in Spencer, and then go get yourself some dinner. We definitely hope that you guys come out and support these restaurants who have stayed open later than per usual. Not only that, Backwood Rambling stays open normally until right around 7 or 8 o'clock during the Thursday, Fridays, but almost their entire crew is on vacation. And here, speaking of vacation, how about the Hungry Moose? Darren is one of those family members who came back early from vacation. He came back early from vacation, so he... How about the Hungry Moose? One of the... Early from... to feed. So... some food, and also Gill's Pit Beef is here, so stop over at Gill's Pit Beef and get yourself some smoked meat in whatever form or fashion. Could be beef, could be chicken, could be pork, could be turkey. It does not matter to us. Have a seat there, Tracy.
Okay.
I want to talk. Always. Did you hear my call out earlier? No. I said you might as well just assume that part of your job description as the marketing director is to talk to me every time I do a live. So it's just going to be a given.
I guess I'll get paid.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a check to make sure I know if that's you. Nope. Is it 2?
Yeah.
No, it's not. I can't hear it. Try it now.
Now?
Yep, there it is.
Okay.
All righty. We're here with Tracy Keaton, the marketing director for the city of Spencer. I tell you what, I'm so excited every time you guys bring in a tribute band. I love it.
Yeah.
We've knocked it out of the park with Fleetwood Mac, with the Beach Boys, with Alabama. I feel like I'm missing one. Have I missed one in there?
Did you say Fleetwood
Fleetwood Mac, Alabama, Beach Boys. Have I missed something?
Was Confederate Railroad?
That was actually Confederate Railroad. We actually had Confederate Railroad here.
Yes, but that was at Walnut Festival or July
Yeah.
4th? I get them confused.
Yeah.
So
Anyways,
last year
of the tribute bands,
was who?
I think the Beach Boys were last year. Have I missed
Yes,
one?
that's right. You're right.
So maybe I haven't missed a tribute band so far. We haven't missed on tribute bands. You guys have knocked it out of the park. But this is my favorite band of all time, the Beatles.
Really?
So I've been really, really excited, really anxious and nervous. And then they started doing sound check.
Yeah.
And as soon as they started singing, I got really excited. Nowhere Man. They were playing a little Nowhere Man. I was
Uh-huh.
like, oh gosh.
Yeah.
What does it take to do this?
I
What
heard
does
you were.
it take?
I heard you were excited about briskets.
That is number one. I've been being really good, and when you told me that Darren was going to have brisket, I'm like, yeah, I got to go get all the brisket that's left if he has any.
What's it take? Well,
Yeah.
so we get suggestions constantly about bands for festival and for July 4th, and
Different man there.
okay, we're not getting them. Not tonight. And so, I think that Rick Modisette is who we typically go through. Britt knows them well. They've been partners with us for years and years. So they just kind of, probably the mayor picks it out would be my official answer.
Well, Rick Modisette with RMA Presents, I tell you what, that guy is. He is premier around
Yes.
West Virginia, around the tri-state area. He is the guy who has all these people. I mean,
Yeah.
he just knows what he's
And
doing.
it's hard to choose.
Yes.
Because there are so many good tribute bands.
Yeah, we were talking about there's got to be an Eagles tribute band out there worth its
There
weight
is.
in gold. So,
There is.
so there's so many opportunities, but beyond just number one, picking the group. And again, it's good to have Brent Wilson
Yeah.
with Rick, and you guys. I love the age of social media. You can go on YouTube and find these bands and listen to them yourselves and be like, are they worth it or not?
Yes.
So you do that. Obviously, you guys have the stage here at the City of Spencer now. The
Yeah.
city workers do a tremendous job of setup and shut down. But it takes all them to get this ready to go. It
Yeah.
takes the police officers to get things working right. It takes, again, Brent's over there right now. And then it takes your restaurants, as we talked about, staying open late to feed the masses, the Hungry Moose. Got to thank Darren for coming back early from vacation.
I know.
I feel bad for Natalie over there. They left her to the Wolves this
I
week
know.
at Backwoods, but she's doing a great job.
She is.
And then again, anything that happens in Spencer, you might as well just assume Gil Spit Beef's going to be there.
That's
and
right.
so
Yeah.
we've got great options for people.
It started this morning at probably 6.
Yeah.
This morning. So it's almost probably 6 now or close.
Yeah, it's close to 6, 5:37.
Okay, so 6. So we're 12 hours working on it now, and it'll be another probably 5.
Yeah,
So
it's,
about 11.
it's going to be a long, long day for the
so
city.
It's a long day. So, but it's worth it. I just hope we have a really good turnout. I mention all the time, I feel like a broken record, but our Facebook page was compromised.
Yes.
And we lost our 13,000 followers, which really reduced our outreach, because we had such a good group. And,
Yeah.
and so I think we're only up to 3,000 followers now, which is not bad. I mean,
Yeah.
it just takes a while to get back up there because people think, wait a minute, I already follow the City of
Yeah.
Spencer. Well, you do, but you got to do this one, and they won't take the old one down, blah, blah, blah. So if you're out there and you can hear me, City of Spencer WV is our current Facebook page. The other one, you'll notice, has not had a post on it for 3 months. And it's the top form of media, social media around here. And I think pretty much still everywhere. I mean, we do Instagram, we do a little bit on YouTube, but I mean, people just still Facebook.
And they got great reach. And again,
Yeah.
you guys share everything with us. So if you guys are uncertain which one you need to follow, they're sharing everything with us. They're tagging us in everything they do at the City of Spencer WV. That is the new Facebook account. I think that this thing's going to be huge. It's been knocked out of the park every year. We've had huge crowds every single year for this July 3rd event. And I do love as well, Tracy, that they moved this from the 4th to the 3rd, because what that does is it gives people who are wanting to do their own thing throughout the day, throughout the evening, on the 4th of July, they can do their own thing and still have a chance to come out and watch the fireworks.
That's right. Which reminds me, tomorrow, the city pool is open with admissions free, so you can
Okay.
get in for free. There's a concession group selling like corn dogs and hot dogs and mozzarella sticks and nachos, and so in addition to our already snack bar, there'll be an upgraded, I guess, snack concessions.
Yeah.
They're having diving contests. What is it? Oh, greasy watermelon, that kind of stuff. There's prizes. It's free. I think it's going to be fun. And then after that, they'll close at 5. And you got a little bit of time, and then you come back into town to watch the fireworks, which start at 9:30.
Absolutely. Well, Tracy, you and the rest of the city do a tremendous job with this event every year. You do a great job with everything you guys do.
Thanks.
We're very blessed to have you guys here at the City of Spencer. Thank you
There's
for
Brett.
another great one. Yeah, he's
Put
next.
his mug in front of this
Listen, we've
camera.
been trying, but he's been working so hard. I haven't had a
on here?
chance.
He doesn't want on
He
here.
never wants it. Listen, just for me. Just do it for
Just
me.
a minute. He'll do it.
All right, Tracy, thank
He'll
you
do
so
it.
much
Thanks,
and enjoy.
Drew. See you in a bit.
That's Tracy Keaton, our marketing director at the City of Spencer. And listen, I know, Brent, that you don't want to be on the radio. Don't worry, we're only on Facebook and YouTube right now. We're not even on the radio.
Right.
But I just watched you for the last hour and a half, and that's only the time I've been watching, going back and forth from the soundboard to the stage, from the soundboard to the stage. You're a very integral part of finding these bands. And not only that, you're probably the one that has the mayor's ear the best about this is a worthwhile tribute band. You and the mayor and the crew have knocked this out of the park every single year. Fleetwood Mac Mania was unbelievable. The Alabama tribute band was unbelievable. The Beach Boys tribute band, unbelievable. And people, if they have not seen some of the Beatlemania Magic stuff on YouTube, they need to look it up now. These guys are quality.
They're very, very good, and they like it a certain way, and that's one of the reasons we had to redo a couple things, a router and some in-ear monitors and some stage monitors blending, and it's a wiring confusion.
Yes.
Okay, but after we got it all done and got it all working, it's wonderful.
We stopped talking for a little bit while you guys were doing a lot of that communicating, and we were just listening to the technical jargon, the lingo that you all use when it comes to sound.
Yeah.
It is an art form.
It is, and it's something that it's grown from a hobby to me to a kind of a business, and I got started. Gosh, there was a big sound company over in Grantsville called Mega Sound.
Yeah.
There's a couple guys, Jimmy Burrs and Art Bell, and I would hang out with those guys, and they would take me on jobs, and they back in the day, these guys were doing Nashville national acts.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you now, back in those days, it was a big deal. And of course, they did, a lot of bigger acts here too for us. And it's been a learning experience for, 30 years or something. But technology has changed so much.
Absolutely.
We went from analog to digital to in-ear wireless to keep on keeping on. It's wild.
Well, you're sweating. You've got a sweat rag with you, but it's a labor of love, as you said. It's something you really, really enjoy doing. And not only that, your connection with Rick Modoset is huge for this city.
Yeah.
It's absolutely huge because he is one of those guys that's in the know. He is connected.
Yeah, he's connected. He's actually on the board of the West Virginia Music Hall of Fame. And I went down. I got to go there this year for the first time.
Really?
A little crazy story. My college roommate at Marshall University, a guy named Jeff Stevens, was inducted into the West Virginia Music Hall of Fame.
Really?
This year. His claim to fame is 3 million sellers for Alabama, sold the most records of any George Strait song that he wrote. He is Luke Bryan's producer.
What?
And so I got to go down there and meet him, and I go to Nashville every once in a while, and we meet up and do stuff.
Yeah.
So, get to go in. I'm getting ready to go back sometime in the near future into a special recording studio I want to go into. And you need to look this one up on the internet.
Okay.
Remember this name, Ocean Way.
Ocean Way.
And look at it. It's an old church. I'm telling you, it'll blow you out of the water. It is so high-tech with old-school surroundings.
Okay.
And I mean, everybody's been in there, from Luke to Dan and Shay. I mean, you can go through a list of people.
Ocean Way.
Ocean Way.
Ocean Way.
Yeah, it's cool.
Sweet.
Let me tell you. Nobody says much about WVRC and all the things that they do. At least I don't hear much about it. And I'm going to tell you something right now. You do a heck of a job.
Thank you.
And I appreciate it. The city appreciates it. And everybody in Roane County needs to appreciate it, because I'm telling you, you do it and you do it right.
Well, we're aggressive. We're active.
I'm around you some, around things like this, around Warren Festival stuff, and you're knocking it out of the ballpark, man, and it's great.
Well, I took the voice of Roane County to mean literally the voice of Roane County, so we're thankful for that. Thank you for the kind words.
I mean, that's fact. That's just the facts, man.
That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get the information to people. We are the information station. That's another one that I hear all the time.
Yeah.
So
Well, keep it up.
Absolutely. Well, Brent, you keep it up. Enjoy a little small break here.
I
know you're going to be working hard at 7 o'clock.
We're going to go feed the band, relax in some AC.
Awesome.
Have a cold bottle of water and come back out and hit it.
Wonderful. Great job as always. Brent Wilson, folks,
thank you.
with the City of Spencer. And again, he's been running the boards here for the sound check. He's going to be on the boards as well throughout this concert. And again, they're going to knock it out of the park just like every other time it has been done here in downtown Spencer. I've always been excited about it, but again, personally, Beatles, my favorite band of all time, so I am looking forward to this one more than most in downtown Spencer. Hang tight with us first. We're going to go live on the radio in just a second. Hey, George, what's happening is we've just had some really solid conversations with city people. I got a chance to talk with the City of Spencer Marketing Director Tracy Keaton and talking about what it takes to put on a live free concert in downtown Spencer, West Virginia. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of work, including pre-work when it comes to finding the tribute bands that they have found over the last 3 years and now into this one. And I talked with Brent Wilson on what it takes to get proper sound for these great free concerts. And I tell you what, it's just a labor of love from all involved. We're very excited to be here live in downtown Spencer, getting set for the 4th of July weekend kickoff. And it is the summer concert series here on the 3rd of July, 7 p.m. Beatlemania Magic, a tribute to the Beatles, is going to be on stage at 7 p.m. I heard some sound check. These guys are the real deal. So if you're out around driving, if you're listening to us from anywhere, whether you're watching us online or listening to us on 104.7 FM, here is my call to you now. Bring a lawn chair, bring your friends, bring your family. Come on down for a free live concert. The weather is going to be pristine perfect. It's going to be very breezy. I tell you what, it's not humid at all in the shade. The shade has almost completely covered Church Street already. They've got the setup. They've already done their sound check. The band is going to take a breather. And at 7 o'clock, they're going to take center stage. And it's Beatlemania Magic, another free concert series here from the City of Spencer. And again, if you are hungry, don't eat at home today. Not today. This is a great start to the 4th of July weekend. It's a 3-day weekend for most people. And so hopefully most of you are off tomorrow, so come down here and stuff your gullets. That's what I'm going to do here in a little bit. The Hungry Moose restaurant is open right across from us. He has got pulled pork. He has got the baked chicken. He's got the brisket. I hope he still has some brisket because I'm going to eat that as soon as we are off of the air. Go over to Backward Ramblings. They've got all sorts of specials. They've got Lotus drinks, too. If you are a little bit warm, go get one of those cold Lotus drinks. They're good for you as well. And, of course, Gill's Pit Beef is down here. They are out on Church Street. They've got the big smoker set up, and they are selling all sorts of different sandwiches, smoked turkey, smoked chicken, smoked beef, smoked pork. Everything is going well here tonight in downtown Spencer. We are going to be done on the radio side of things due to the statewide sports line coming on at 6 p.m. But stay with us live on Facebook and YouTube. If you have any questions about what's going on, hop on there and send us a comment on the comment section of the video wherever you may be watching, and we'll get the questions answered for you very, very quickly. Until then, that will do it for us here on the radio side of things here in downtown Spencer. We invite you to come out here at 7 p.m. and enjoy a wonderful live free concert, Beatlemania Magic, a tribute to the Beatles, sponsored by the City of Spencer. Back to you, George Allen. Yep, those of you who are tuned in, you're looking live in downtown Spencer. We are on Church Street. The stage is set up. The sound check is complete. So right now, Beatlemania Magic is relaxing in some air conditioning. They're going to get some food in them. They're going to chill out for a bit. Then they're going to get dressed up. I'm excited to see what they dress up like. We're assuming maybe the Sgt. Pepper look. That would be fun as all get out if that is the look they're looking for. And again, I'm already starting to see people roll in. I said it, it's 6 o'clock is right when people start to roll in here. And we're starting to see people pull up here, and they've got their chairs. That's how you do it, folks. Stop down here, find a parking spot within the courthouse square area. There are some parking lots available. You go down on Bowman Street, down by Southern States. There's a big parking lot there. The parking lot above, up near the Dollar General, right behind First Neighborhood Bank's old building, the City Center building. There's a lot of parking over there. There's parking down by Heritage Park, the community building. There's some parking available down there. Make sure you bring a chair, bring a lawn chair, bring an appetite, folks, because the food is flowing. Hungry Moose across the way from us, open, serving. Backwood Ramblings open across on Main Street, serving, and Gill's Pit Beef is here as well. So if you can't find something to eat from those three places, then you're too picky of an eater. I'll say that, number one. Who doesn't like smoked meat? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, we're starting to see the people filter in slowly, and it's going to go. I'm telling you, it's 5:52 right now, Swolby. At 6 o'clock, you're going to see 10s of 12s of 20s of people showing up. And by the time 6:45 rolls around, it's going to be a little more difficult to find a good seat up close. So if you're looking for an up-close seat, some people don't like that. Some people like to stay back a bit. I get that. My ears are getting worse these days, and I don't want to be front stage, getting the sweat off of the artist, Sometimes I like to step back a little bit and hear the music a little differently, so that's fine if you want to do that. But I tell you what, they've got the sound loaded nicely. We were listening just a little earlier to their sound check. It's going to be good stuff, folks, as per always. And I'm seeing people roll in. I'm telling you, it's starting to show up. It's going to be really, really good here tonight. Well, Swami, what do you say we shut her down on this one and get ourselves set up? What we're going to do, folks, is we're going to shut down this live. Hang tight on Facebook and YouTube. Give us about 5 minutes or so. We're going to re-up on a different live, and we're going to go mobile. Swolby and I are going to go talk to Gil from Gill's Pit Beef. We're going to go talk to Darren at the Hungry Moose. We're going to go across the way and talk to, well, whoever's left over there. I'm pretty sure Natalie, if she hasn't left, is still working the counter over at Backwood Ramblings. And we're just going to go enjoy ourselves a little bit here ourselves, and we are going to get ourselves set up for this live free concert. So if you have any questions, hold the questions right now, and then you can ask the questions on our mobile live in just a minute. Until then, hang tight, folks. We'll be back live